What's up, what's up, what's up, Facebook family? Ladies, I have something to tell you. Listen, you got to be more than a bed interaction, more than an attraction for domestic satisfaction. You can't be an intellectual distraction. You got to be a spiritual addition, you see. You know, when you get with a person, you're attracted to a person is attracted to you, you have to check everything out. You know, you have to check everything out. You know, you're both smiling at each other, you're giggling. You know, I mean, I'm going to say this. When you hit 30, we're not going to even talk about 35. But when you hit 30, the thing about girlfriends is over with. You know, you kind of getting up in age. You got to kind of get serious about your relationship and figure out what it is you want to do. You know, it's time to shop and it's time to look for a different criteria of mate. The criteria that you accept and deal with as far as a girlfriend is far, far different than the criteria you look for and interested in when you're looking for a soulmate. When you're looking for a soulmate, things are totally different. You want to see if they have the ability to sustain their own life, have the ability to sustain their own bills, have the ability to have a dream, you know, have a purpose in life, have a goal. These are the things you look for. You don't look for a soulmate for somebody who's unemployed, a weed head, a bed hopper, you understand, a pill popper. That's not soulmate criteria. That's not wifey criteria. So ladies, you need to get yourself together. You need to get yourself together and stop settling for anything and start demanding everything. You see, you're too lenient on these so-called mates. And stop digging and dragging and pulling everything from the bottom of the damn pit to be a mate. You're not that damn desperate. You're not that damn desperate. You see, be patient. Be patient. You see, you have to be patient. You have to investigate everybody who comes in your life when you start looking for a soulmate. Don't just accept everything. You know, I love you, baby. You know, I'm feeling something deep for you. You understand? You know, I can't live without you. These are the shit those goddamn crumb snatchers gonna tell you. That's what the crumb snatchers gonna tell you. But the ones that are criteria for a soulmate, they're gonna be talking about a whole different type of shit. They're gonna come to you. They're gonna like, what your future is, what you see yourself doing in the next 5 or 10 years. I mean, are you going to college? I mean, what's your inspiration as far as the promotion on your job? I mean, where can you see yourself with a mate in about 10, 15 years? What is your interest? I mean, they want to know. Let me tell you something. A soulmate, the very least thing on their conversation is going to be about the bedroom. The very least thing on their conversation. Because now they're looking at you and they're talking to you for a potential soulmate, for a potential wifey, for a potential long-lasting relationship. You understand? Their conversation going to be totally different. So when you're 30, I'm not going to even talk about 35. You need to start getting your shit together and stop playing around with yourself, because sooner or later you're going to find yourself 50. Then you're going to find yourself 60. By then you out the ballpark. You out the ballpark. And then, wait a minute. What's with the baby studs? What's with the baby studs? You understand? You ladies, you can't blame nobody for the shit you go through. You understand? If you're 30 and you're going with a 20-year-old, don't blame nobody and expect everything and anything to go down. Now, the ages start catching up when you get 30. When you get 30, you can go with a 40. You even go with a 50. 30 you kind of settling down. You understand? But when you get 30, don't go backwards. because they going through a total different stage than you. They going through a total different process than you. You understand? Shit don't really catch up until you get about 30, 35. Then anything 30, 35 above, y'all kind of like on the same playing field. But y'all the ones going with them baby studs, that's on you. Anything heartbreak, heartache, whatever go down, you bringing that on yourself. So don't blame nobody. But what I'm trying to say, y'all, is when you hit 30, 35, you got to start getting serious about your life. You got to start getting serious about your life. And what about what you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the table? You understand? Start getting serious about your life and stop having them girlfriends and start looking for you a real friend, which is a soulmate.
What's up, Facebook family? I'm at Starbucks about to meet a couple of individuals that I got to talk to that's auditioning for a little spot. But let me talk to y'all this morning. Ladies, listen. Don't depend on the mental stability of the person that you're interested in. Let me say this again. Don't depend on the mental stability of the person that you're interested in. See, just because they talk normal, walk normal, and look normal, don't mean they normal. And you have to be extra careful if you got kids. You have to be extra careful if you got kids. See, you don't bring any and everybody around your babies. See, that's your pride and joy. You know, you the caretaker of your kids. You understand? And stop bringing people in your kids' life like a revolving door. And stop making your bedroom a revolving door. You understand? Let me tell you something. The way you carry yourself and the way your kids see you is the way they're going to mimic you. Because you're the closest adult in their life that they see. You understand? And they already being hit with this homosexuality, this lesbianism. So then, with that being said, you being a lesbian in your life, you're going to have to straighten up about what's going on under your roof. You understand? You take your personal business outside your household. When you got kids, you take your personal business outside of your household. You know, just because you pay the bills and just because you live there, your kids live there too. You see, but I'm saying, don't rely on the mental stability of the person you're interested in. You understand? So what I'm saying is, they may not be mentally capable of handling a family. If you get with them, that means the whole damn shebang come with them. The children, the bills, the problems, the family, your kinfolks, her kinfolks, the whole damn package come together. And they may not be mentally capable of handling that shit. So ladies, I have to say, some of the things that happen to y'all and y'all go through is on you. Can't blame nobody. It's on you. Because you in the driver's seat. You're the one that makes the decision on what happens to you. If I want to get with you, I can't get with you unless you let me get with you. And nobody else can get with you unless you allow them to get with you. You understand? It ain't about, well, they was all right in the beginning, but later on I start seeing things about them. Hell no. Shit, take a stress test. Send their ass through a stress test. And if they don't pass that stress test, your ass need to leave them alone. Don't pull them in your family. Don't even let them meet your family until they pass the stress test. Do you want to know what the stress test is? The stress test is, go with them, go to them and tell them about a whole bunch of damn problems you got. I mean, just tell them about a whole bunch of shit you going through. You understand? Tell them your lights are due. You know your lights ain't due. Tell them your rent is due. You know your rent ain't due. Tell them you need $100 on this and $100 on that. And tell them that you need to babysit the kids for a week. That's a fucking stress test. Now that's stressful. Now, if they don't call you no more, if they don't come and see you no more, if they say, baby, I ain't got it, or if they're not even trying to make something happen to fix all that, then they can't handle a family, baby. They can't handle a family. Now, if they're about to do all that shit and fix all that shit, let them get to the tip of it. Let them get right at the beginning of making the process happen. Then stop them and say, baby, I was just checking you out. I was just seeing what you was made of. That's all. No problem. I got all this. But it's good to know that you have the capability to step in if I happen to fall. So send the ass through a stress test, baby. And don't depend on the mental stability of the person that you're interested in.